Hi there. Today we're going to do a little flow class using a long lean bolster. So if you have one, go and get it. If you don't have one, you can always use a rolled up blanket or some pillows that might offer you the same type of support. I usually like to start a class warming up with a few sun salutations. I'm going to do a fairly traditional sun salutation. If you have a modified version that you prefer, please do it and do it at your own pace. The most important thing here is that you are flowing with your breath and doing what feels right for your body. So be grounded through your feet, stand tall through your spine, take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Let it all go and just go with your flow. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, we're rising halfway. Exhale, palms plant, step back and lower down for chaturanga. You can drop your knees if you wish. Inhale, lifting for upward dog or cobra if you prefer. And spending a few breaths in downward dog. If you want to take some movement here, you can. Breathe length into the spine and into the back of the legs. Step up when you're ready, taking an inhale to lift halfway, and exhale to fold again, and rising up with your breath. Maybe adding the back bend if it feels good, and exhale, folding forward again. Remember, the most important thing here is that you're moving with your breath and honoring your body and what it needs. You can take any variation of any of these poses. You can skip any of these poses if they don't work for you today or ever. Try to ground down through all the fingertips, all the knuckles. Reach back through those sit bones. Feel a stretch through the hamstrings, and when you're ready, step. And inhale will lift you half up. Exhale, fold you down again, and inhale to rise. Take that back bend again if you like. You don't have to. You never have to do anything you don't want. Sometimes I like to stay in my upward dog or cobra just for a few extra breaths to think about drawing my shoulder blades back and really opening up my heart and my collarbones. Finding strength, grounding through my fingers, my palms, even my toes. You might like to lift your knees. And then an exhale into downward dog whenever you're ready. Maybe you're already there. Let's get a little flow in here. So inhale to lift your right leg high. Exhale to step it up through your hands. This is where you'll want to grab your bolster, cushion, or even blocks if you prefer. So we're in a nice low lunge here, supported underneath our hands with the bolster. The reason I like a bolster more than blocks here is because you can't dump into it as much with your weight. You can stay pretty light on that bolster. Keep that back heel lifted, reach the arms back, extend through the crown of the head, reach back through the fingertips, and then inhale to rise up into that crescent lunge. Soften the shoulders. Inhale, maybe a little back bend, opening just from the upper back. And then exhale, hands behind the back. Press back again, feel that stretch through the front of the chest, into the biceps, into the shoulders. Bow forward once more. Release the hands onto the bolster. We're going to step forward for a warrior three pose. So you may need to bring that bolster a little bit more forward or blocks again, whatever you're using. Light weight on the hands and kick up through that back leg. Nice. Lengthening the spine. Feeling your breath. Step that left foot back again, hands to the mat. Maybe roll that bolster, push the blocks out of the way, and you can run through a vinyasa here, or just step back into downward dog. Remember that you're doing what feels best for your body. Not my body, not your friend's body, not your mother's body, your brother's body, just yours. Inhale to lift your left leg up high, and exhale to step it forward. Bring your bolster closer for some support, and that nice low lunge. Feel the feet dragging in toward each other to give you some lift. And then reaching back through the hands. Inhale, rising up for your crescent lunge. You want to add that back bend, reaching back through the thumbs. And then we can take hands behind the back again, really opening up through the biceps, the chest, so rolling that shoulder back as you squeeze into the hands, press the knuckles back. And then hold the hands back there as you lean the body forward. Notice how your weight shifts from that back foot. Whoop! It's okay to fall, right? Notice how your weight shifts from that back foot more to your front foot as you lean forward. Taking your hands down to whatever support you have, hopefully it's a bolster, and kick up through your back leg for warrior three. Have a couple breaths here. What feels good? Do you need to plant your palms down? Do you need to be up on your fingertips? Maybe you can practice taking one hand up to heart center and then the other. Again, what works for you? Step back, plant palms, vinyasa, or right to downward dog. Let it all go. That part of the practice is in the past. Be present with your breath. Inhale, right leg lifts again. Step it through. Grab your bolster. Place it on the inside now. Plant your left palm down, and then inhale, open up that right arm. So you're trying to open up that chest and heart again. Make sure this left shoulder doesn't dump forward. Maybe press it back a little bit. Feel long and strong here, yeah? You can take that right hand behind you. Make sure that pelvis is fairly neutral, whatever feels good here. I'm going to take that right hand back down to me. Press my hand a little bit more forward here, and we're going to take this right into a revolved half moon pose. So a little bit advanced, take your time. Maybe step that left foot up a little bit. Make sure you feel steady on that left hand and right foot. Once you do, maybe thinking about lifting that right arm. If it's too much for your head to look up, look down. Yeah, right, and then step back. Press that bolster out of the way. One more time, vinyasa or down dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Step it forward. Pull your bolster as a support underneath the hand again. Try to keep the pelvis neutral as you twist away from the bolster toward that bent knee. Inhale, lift up that left arm. Squeeze those inner thighs a little bit, find your length. It might even feel good to lean back a little bit. What feels good for you? You can take that left hand to low back if you wish. Now we're going to just take that support a little bit more forward so we can fly into revolved half moon. The right toes, I'm making sure I'm balanced as I lift up through right leg. If it feels good, you can reach up the left hand, but you don't have to. Right? Maybe you keep it out to the side to give you some more help with your balance. Feel good here, feel strong. And then whenever you're ready, right foot steps back. Once more, let's vinyasa or straight to down dog. One more little flow here. Inhale, reach right leg high. Exhale, step it forward. This time we'll drop that left heel. Get this a bit closer so I'm ready. And rise up into our warrior two. Arms are fairly straight and strong. We're gazing out past those right fingertips. Flip your right palm, lean back. Feel it lengthening down that whole right side of your body. And then as you exhale, we'll bring that bolster now to the outside of the right foot. Fingertips on that bolster, coming into triangle pose, straightening that right leg. Fingertips here, and left fingertips reach up. If you find this isn't high enough on its lowest height, flip your bolster to its higher height, and then you have a bit more support. Right? Open up that right thigh, strengthen down through that left foot for this triangle pose. Take one more big breath in. Exhale, hands come back down to the mat. You can press that bolster out of the way of vinyasa or downward dog. One more time, just on the left side now as we lift the left leg and step it forward. Pivot down to that right heel. You can get that bolster ready on the outside of the left foot if you want. And then open up yourself for warrior two as you rebend that left knee. Find the alignment that feels good for you. Generally, we want shoulders above hips and arms straight. How's your breath? Maybe a little shorter now. Flip that left palm, lean back, reverse. So we're lengthening this side of the body. That's going to help us as we lengthen in triangle pose. Good. Exhale. We'll take that hand down to the bolster. Remember, it can be on its flat edge or its higher, more narrow edge. Fingertips down on that left hand and right hand reaches up for triangle. You can look up or down or forward, whatever feels best for your neck. So both sides of the body are long here. That's why we lean back in that warrior two, right? We want to feel length through both sides of the body. Take one more breath. Exhale, hands down to the mat. And run through one final vinyasa if you're up for it. Find a nice strong downward dog. The last bit of strength I'll ask from you. And then dropping to your knees, taking them wide. Grab your bolster. Place it down between the thighs just a little bit. And then come to rest in a child's pose, a nice supported child's pose over your bolster. Your arms can be forward or back, so whatever feels better for you here. Take a couple big breaths, breathing into the back side of the body. Releasing everything you just did, releasing any ideas about it, any judgment of it. And just noticing how your body feels in this very moment. Once your breath has slowed down a little bit, gently press yourself up off the bolster and come to lay on your back. So as you come to lay down on your back, your bolster can stay on the left side of your mat here. Left leg straight, right knee draws in toward you. You can roll that thigh bone inside the hip socket if you like. And then we'll take a twist supported by the bolster. Try to relax through the back. The right arm can reach out. You can look toward the right hand if you wish. Take a few breaths here, allowing your body to soften into all the support you have. Your mat, the floor, the bolster. Looking back toward the ceiling if your head's been turned. Recenter yourself on your mat, grab your bolster, bring it to the other side, right leg straight, left knee comes in toward you. Again, you can move it around a little bit if you wish. And then we'll draw that left knee across the body onto the bolster. I have a tendency to be a little bit more tight on this side, so again, I'm going to flip my bolster to its narrow edge to give me a little bit more lift for this leg. It allows my spine to relax a little bit more because I'm not overextending in the stretch. This should be a more passive stretch. Left arm extends out and I look in that direction if it feels good. Today it does. Soften your jaw, soften your eyes, and breathe. Today I can hear some of the birds in the background. Start to untwist out of this twist. The lovely thing about listening to birds is it actually helps to relax you. So if you have the opportunity to do this near a window or open up your window or be outside, all the more better for you. We're going to come into Shavasana now. So this bolster is going to feel really nice underneath the thighs. And you definitely want it a little bit more toward the thighs than the calves, right? If that doesn't feel good, you can shimmy a little further away from it. Palms open, chins tucked downward, finding your ideal Shavasana position. Eyes are closed. Breath is neutral. And once again, you just allow your body to give in to the supports beneath it. With each breath, feel your body relaxing a little deeper, a little deeper. Now don't sell yourself short here. Take as long of a Shavasana as you need. But whenever you are ready, you can prop your feet on the bolster, whatever you're using. Draw your knees in toward you. Give yourself a little hug, a little quiet congratulations for making it to your mat today, maybe trying something new or moving your body in a different way. Lift your right arm, roll off to the right-hand side. Offer yourself a little smile, and then gently press yourself up. You can also use this bolster to sit on. Maybe you want to finish off your yoga practice with a meditation, which you're welcome to do. Actually, you're welcome to do anything you want. It's your life. You're an adult. You can do whatever you wish. I thank you for taking the time to join me in this practice today. If you have any questions at all, please reach out. Thank you so much. Be well.